Your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon. We tape on average once a week. We air 5 days a week. So feel free to come join us. If you have any questions to ask of our special guests, we have another special guest for you today. Pilin Anice to my immediate right. Pilin is not only a yoga teacher, she's also a nutritionist, a holistic health counselor. Did I get that title right? Mm-hmm. Holistic health counselor and a food expert. And the kind of recipes she shared with us, the nutrition information she shared with us on this program are just amazing. So I would like you to just stay in touch with Pilin. Go to her website, indiglow.com. It's right there on the bottom left of your screen, indi-glow.com. And look up all the recipes that she shares with us. Pilin, welcome back to the show.
Hi, good to be here.
It's so good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah.
What have you got planned for us today?
Well, today, the first time I was in the show, I talked about kale. You remember that?
Right.
About a year
yes.
ago.
You're the kale expert.
I'm the kale expert. Everyone knows how much I rave about kale. But I thought I'd revisit that because I've been tweaking I've been, experimenting with kale in different ways now.
Is she a kale maniac?
Mainly because there's just so many ways to enjoy it, and I've always just trying to incorporate, my clients to get more greens in their diet. And most of them, they don't know how to do it, and they just need help.
In a tasteful way.
In a tasteful way, because most people find the kale is bitter, and they don't really want to eat it.
Right. They don't want to put themselves
Exactly. They don't want to put themselves through eating kale.
It tastes good.
Some people like kale, some people like throw some garlic in there, saute it, you're good to go. Olive oil, see?
Yeah.
Ron knows about kale.
This guy has been learning to cook. Well done, Ron.
Yes, but then there's some people who still don't even know what kale is, and that's okay.
Right.
So we take it one step at a time, and this is just a great way. There's a couple of new smoothies that I'll share with you guys once we move forward. But just I want to talk about the health benefits of kale. Why should we have kale?
Right.
It's just a really superfood. It's truly a superfood in that it's action-packed with vitamins A, C, and K. It has tons of calcium in there, which is great, for building our bones, which is great for our yoga practice, right?
We're gonna save, or maybe even have you repeat all of that because it takes me a while to sink in so much info. But when the program goes on, when we are in, really getting into it, like it actually just.
Do you want some kale?
Yes, yeah.
You said you wanted to have one.
In just a moment, Ron, hold off that appetite. Hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Pilin tell us a lot more about kale and its benefits. In just a few moments, I'm going to introduce Ron and someone who disappeared from our radar for a very long time, Sarah Torres. I'll start with Ron. Ron Thomas to our extreme right. Ron is a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network with a live show once a week every Thursday called Big Talk.
Big Talk, yes. Controversial.
And Ron is also addicted to kale, so he's here at the right time in the right place.
Right.
Welcome
They
back.
want to know about yoga on my audience.
Yoga as well. And your passion, newfound passion for yoga, right? Welcome
Not so
back.
new.
Not so new now. I know he's been with us in several episodes. To my immediate left, we have Sarah Torres. Sarah, welcome back. What have you been up to, though?
Everything busy in New York.
Happily busy.
Happily busy.
That's good.
I've been getting into a lot of different networking circles, so to speak.
Right.
I'm in a play called The Big Break. It's okay if I say it's a play.
You're okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. It's called
That's
The Big
good.
Break. It's off Harlem I think they're trying to get it in Harlem Theater. I don't really remember where they said they was going to do their showcasing at.
I think I heard of that.
It's a show. Yeah, it's been around for a while, but now they want to take it. They either want to make it a movie or something.
Wow.
So it's a showcase.
So you're going to be going to Hollywood soon.
I pray. That's the goal. That's the goal.
An all expense paid trip to Hollywood.
Yeah, hopefully. Actually, I'm going to LA soon. I've been working with a photographer. His name is Ron Patron. He's pretty known out there.
I can loan you my magic carpet. We'll go on this mat.
I'll be right? I was excited. I was looking at Aladdin the other day. Me and my kids, we were like, we need a magic carpet.
Need a magic carpet.
Right.
Exactly. Nothing like them.
You're going to. When are you going to LA?
I want to go closer to the end of August because I hear there's this really, really big casting agent. She throws this barbecue like around Labor Day.
This episode is probably going to air about that time, so if you want to reach out to anyone, this is probably a good time. Yeah.
Oh, I revamped. Remember I was talking about my blog, and I was like,
right.
So I revamped it. I launched it, and it's still fairly new, but it's Saveto, Saveto 76 .blogspot.com.
Saveto76.blogspot.com.
Yeah, spelled like save too. People say save too, but it's
Saveto.
word.
Saveto. Saveto 76.
Yeah, 76.
All right. I wonder what the 76 stands for.
My birth month and year.
I didn't want to say that. You said it.
But yeah, my birth month and I said year, but the day. My birth month and
okay.
July 6th?
July 6th.
Yes.
2 days before my
1976.
son. 2 days before.
No, I wish I was a 76 baby. I'll be in my 30s. I'm like so stuck in the 90s, I shouldn't be in my 20s. Like seriously.
Welcome back to the show, Sarah. It's always lovely to have your energy here. Before Pilin moves on and helps us, understand the kale, I'd like to thank our crew, Atik Mirza, our director, co-director, Adja Mantabia. I hope I said your name right, Adja. I'm getting the hang of pronouncing people's names correctly. Thank you so much for holding the fort. Our facilitator, Richard Swanson, thanks so much for helping us out, help setting the studio, and basically getting us off the ground today. Really appreciate it. These episodes are taped in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And if you want more information about our taping schedule, feel free to go to my website, yogaxpress.com. YOGAXPRESS.com. Pilin, we're all yours. We are excited. Now, you were talking about kale having a lot of calcium in it. That's good for the bones. So as we age, it's good. You mentioned a few other
vitamins.
Vitamins?
Vitamins A, of course, for immunity.
Right. It's got iron,
vitamins A as well, and K. So
AK.
it's which is also great because the other two highlighted foods we're going to talk about today, also bananas and pears, which is what this smoothie is made of. It's really just those 3 ingredients and water.
Okay.
And it's very yummy. I have some samples for you guys to check out.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to check it out.
Very excited.
And I would love to get your opinion on it. I mean, for me, it's a great way. I love it. And it's also great if you want to use it as a post-workout drink after your yoga or after working out, like adding protein to it, just because potassium is full, in the bananas.
Right.
So a great thing about new research is showing that potassium coupled with protein will help increase and build muscle and maintain it. So it's a great thing to add for like your
So if we have this combo kale juice every day, I'm going to gain weight, but a healthful weight.
Muscle mass.
Hey,
You're looking
I'm
to
ready
build and
for
maintain that.
What do you think?
I think I'm stocky enough. You know, talking about I look strong.
We're going to gain weight on the scales. We're not going to add inches.
No, you just want to
That's what I'm
maintain
saying,
that
People
muscle
say I look
mass.
strong.
Right.
You are.
So if I look any stronger, I'm gonna be managed.
How would you manage? Well, you won't look any stronger, but you'll maintain
I'm going
that
to have
strength.
her share of kale juice.
Yeah.
I'm going to have her share. She's not going to get any today. So, anything else?
Of course, the pear too. Pears are the great thing is like very low in fat and calories. Those things that we're all looking to do. And then this is also action packed with vitamin C and fiber. So when you're blending this, because this is actually a complete blend of the kale, it's not juiced.
Right.
So you're getting the fiber in there as well, which is
So
awesome.
it's good that you brought that up because I've always been curious.
Right. It's not juiced. It's blended with water.
So the whole thing is in there. So we're not wasting any.
You're not wasting
Fantastic.
anything.
Fantastic.
Oh, the fiber's in there.
The fiber fibers in there also.
Yeah.
Which is great, and also because of the fiber, of course, it makes you feel full longer, so you won't overeat.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
Oh, this is great.
So we get to
Looks
drink it
amazing.
now? Or?
Yeah, we like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold this up because this is a clear glass. You can actually see it. I don't know if we have a chance to get a close up, but that looks amazing. It looks delicious. Sarah, try some. We couldn't get enough clear glasses.
To be honest, because I tend to make faces.
Okay, I mean, be honest. This is
It
weird,
doesn't
right?
mean that
If
I
you
don't
don't
like
like
it.
it, you don't like
No,
it.
this
You
is
don't have
all
to like
mine.
it.
This is
That's
all
okay.
mine.
Yes, I gave you an extra
Okay,
dose.
I know.
What
So
do you
you're not
think?
getting
like
any
this.
today, Pilin.
Not too sweet, but
Yeah, it's not too sweet. It depends on
It's
how long.
a little bit bitter.
A little bit.
That's the
Okay,
kale.
That's the kale.
Last time
But it
you gave
depends
us
on
what
how.
did you-
Oh,
Yeah,
last
sorry.
time it was a whole different recipe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There was
that one had
something
more
sour in
fruit.
there.
More citrusy. It was more citrus.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Citrus.
What did
There's
you add
orange
then?
in that one.
Oh, there was orange. Okay. This tastes good though. And if it's healthful, it's got a lot of fiber. Hey, I'm in.
I like it.
It reminds me of those bitter green grapes. It tastes a lot like, you get the grapes. Some of them are real sweet. This is like the kind of the bitter ones, but you still eat them. They're so refreshing.
I taste the banana. Yeah.
I think that's the pear that's giving me that.
The pear. Okay.
Oh,
Tastes good.
Okay.
Oh, it's the pear. Do you
That's
actually
the
pare the pear or you
Just
without the-
dice it up and throw it
Including
in
the
there.
skin?
Including the
What kind of
skin.
blender is? Yeah.
Vitamin.
Oh,
Super
okay.
duper powerful blender. You're like, what kind of
Yeah,
blender
because
you
it's
working
nice
with?
and smooth.
Yeah, it's very
I thought it was
smooth.
gonna be clunky. I was like,
Yeah.
gosh, she put all that chewing while drinking
I'm
it.
curious.
But this is nice.
I have a question now. I'm assuming this has no calories in it. There are no carbs, right?
There's carbs in the banana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
there's
sugars
very little
too, so
carbs.
they
Yeah,
have-
there's some.
How do
sugars.
people, and I'm just curious, and this is not a question for today necessarily, but it's definitely a question for an expert like you. How would I calculate calories? You can just leave it behind your block.
Calculate if you wanted to
Yeah.
calculate
How do-
calories or something
how do
like
people
this.
calculate
For most of
calories
all
in
this stuff
foods?
is online. If you want to if you go into
No, but is there a measuring
There's a measure. Of
machine or something?
each of these items have a particular amount of calories
Right,
per serving.
So how do people, in general,
like
not
one
for
banana is like what, maybe
Approximately.
90 calories or
this.
something.
Right, and this is all healthful calories.
But it's
isn't it?
healthy calories. I mean, the only concern about bananas in recent is that it has a higher glycemic index. But besides that, it depends on where you are, if you're diabetic or
Yeah, I was about to ask about one
yeah.
you know how you talked about the sugar index? The diabetics, like my mom, she has to stay away from bananas.
Right.
So if she wanted a blend like that, is there a substitute that she
For the
can use?
bananas?
Yeah.
Absolutely. She can maybe put something in it, a different fruit, any other fruit that she
Oh,
likes.
any other fruit, will it still have the same effect?
Bananas have a higher glycemic index than most other ones, than an apple per se. If she replaced it with an apple, because an apple has a glycemic index, I think, of 38 or 40, where a banana's 55.
Yeah, it's kind of high.
It's pretty high. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that'll be for another day. I need to know what's glycemic index, and we're going to touch on that.
Oh, this is
The sugar level? No, go on.
it's in relation to the sugar.
To sugar? Okay. Okay.
I've been hearing that lingo.
You've been hearing that lately with your mom's diabetic, then you hear it, yeah.
No, but it's like I'm the one with the diabetes because I have to be like, all right, the brown rice, the
Right.
brown rice, the brown
Yeah.
bread, and she gets mad, and then like she comes in the house with all these starchy products.
You better
And I'm
not show
like,
your
no,
mom this
no,
episode.
No, I will. I shared that episode talking about her. She was like,
In
you
case-
talking about me? Like, what else would I talk
In
about?
case I forgot to mention for our viewers out there, the opening 3 ohms, that's from a track called Sapta Tandavam, and the body music that you hear right now, it's a perfect tempo, Atik, so hold it right there. That's a beautiful level. That's by Cesar Dipara, created just for Yogaxpress. Pilin, anything else you want to share with us before we start stretching, or you want to save that for the
Yes,
next
we can
episode?
save it for the next episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Sounds good.
Okay.
You know what? I have to make this remark because I'll never get it out of my system otherwise. I've never been a big fan of bananas, but after tasting your kale juice today, I think I'm going to go out and
You've
get
never liked
myself.
bananas?
Not big, because I heard that you gain a lot of weight, and you know how girls typically are always
So it's
paranoid
not so
about
much the
gaining
taste
weight.
of the banana, but the
It's not the
effects of
taste.
the banana.
It's just the effect.
Okay.
You know, that you gain a lot of muscle weight, and I really didn't want to gain muscle weight for some
Okay.
reason.
Okay.
But now I think I'm going to go get myself every day. I'm going to have one. That's good, right?
It's
a good
good.
proportion. Let's do that. Let's save the rest of it for. And that kale looks amazing. It's all wrinkled up, but it's actually wrinkled naturally, right? It's not.
Yeah,
that
that's a
it's-
different variety. We'll talk about that too.
Oh,
There's
okay.
different
Okay.
varieties of kale. So
So here's what we're going to do for folks at home who are going to join us, we always start our stretching with the sun salutation. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have Pilin and Sarah come forward. Ron and I will go back. I won't go too far back, otherwise I'll disappear off the camera. So, Ron, you're tall enough, so you'll always be within camera view. Press your palms in. Oh, Sarah, you remember, and you're all set. Sarah's going to come about 3 or 4 episodes from now. She's promised another special episode for us. She's going to lead the class. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the left leg back and then the right. Exhale, press your heels down. Dip your head between your biceps and hold it right there. Inhale, bring the right foot between the hands. Place your left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. Place both palms on the right knee. Exhale and dip. Talking about muscle weight, I'm just thinking of what, every time we stretch, I feel my muscles stretching as well. I know it's more of an internal stretch, but as we get stronger with a lot of bananas in me, I think, will I be able to get deeper into the stretches? Because I know the stretching actually happens when you have more muscle flexibility, right? Mm-hmm. So would bananas help me strengthen my muscles directly?
Coupled with protein.
Coupled with protein, okay. Now inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right knee. Place your right palm on top of the left and look up at your raised elbow and hold. Remember, when we say hold, it's always hold your posture, not your breath. Inhale, let's come out of that. Both palms beside the right foot. Curl your toes in the left. Raise your left knee. Take the right to meet the left in plank position. Hold that right there. And I learned a new trick from our personal trainer who comes on. When we are in plank position, you want to make sure that you tighten your buttock muscles, not just your low back, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into cobra. Press with the tops of your feet, press with your palms. Inhale and come up. And then once you're up there, do what Sarah and Ron are doing. Engage your low back, tighten your buttock muscles, take your palms off of the floor. Apparently, tightening the buttock muscles is to help protect our low back. We never really included that in our previous episodes. We're going to do it in future. Palms back on the floor, forehead to the ground, curl your toes in. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up. Exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, bring the left foot and then the right between the hands. Both palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. We're going to go do the other side now. You need to make sure that you work both sides of the body. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the right leg back this time and then the left. Exhale, press your heels down. Dip your head between your biceps. Inhale, bring the left foot between your hands. Place your right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the right foot. Both palms on the left knee. Exhale and dip. Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left knee. Place your left palm on top of the right. Turn to look up at your raised elbow and hold. Inhale, let's come out of that. Place both palms beside the left foot. Curl your toes in the right. Raise your right knee. Take the left to meet the right in plank position. Knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into cobra. Press with the tops of your feet. Press with your palms. Inhale, tighten your buttock muscles and lift yourself up. When you're up there, take your palms off of the floor. Your low back should help you hold your posture. Palms back on the floor, forehead to the ground, curl your toes in. Inhale your buttocks all the way up. Exhale, dip your heels down. Inhale, bring your right foot and then the left between the hands. hands. Both palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and relax. Now, because of limited space in the studios, all four of us, I think, brought our palms straight down, which is really great too, because when you bring your palms all the way out, you get a great physical workout, and if you have the space at home, feel free. When you bring your palms down, it helps take us to the meditative state much quicker, because it actually helps you internalize the experience. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through some standing, actually no, Ron, in the last episode we did standing postures, right? Let's do some twists. Actually, you know what? I think you guys have finished your kale juice. I'm going to take a sip of mine. I need that after my sun salutation. That is really energizing, actually. I already feel like I'm... All right, we're going to do some of the standing...
I had 2 quarts of green tea.
We're going to do some twists today. What's that?
I had 2 quarts of green tea.
Green tea? Oh, that's another thing. Is green tea in any... It's not in this category at all, right?
No, but it's good.
Do you talk about that too? Actually, tell our viewers while I'm busy looking for my twist page. Oh, it is here. But also, what other recipes can we actually find on your website? Indiglow.com. What else?
Involve what we're talking about today, or just
a lot of green, not just today's, but I know you have a lot of stuff on kale.
Yeah, I have stuff on kale, peaches.
Right.
Peaches was actually the July.
Oh, right. You have seasonal fruits out there.
Fruit. So I always focus on something that's seasonal.
Right.
Yeah, so there's mangoes in
there. You have an
amazing
website.
Fruits.
Right. You have an amazing website. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our viewers through some twists. Sarah's all ready for...
she's got her.
Let's all turn to face the front left of the mat. Bring your legs out about 3 feet apart. Sarah was inspired by our show, and she's actually created, and I don't want to give too much away, but after about 3 or 4 episodes, she's going to actually share something with us which she combined with her dance practice, and I can't wait to see what that's going to... She's going to make me do something very different. I don't want to give it away. Put your brakes on, so bring your toes in. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, just so Sarah doesn't bump me off the mat. Lean a little to your left. Exhale. Did I say left? Yes. Exhale. Tip your left. I'm sorry. Before we go down, turn your left foot out. Sorry, Sarah. Turn your left foot out. Exhale. Dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. It's all the kale juice, Pilin. It's giving me a high.
It's giving you a
I'm
high.
sort of getting all delirious over here. Turn to look up at your raised arm. We're not going there yet. Actually, Sarah's all set to go into the next one. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Inhale. Let's come up to shoulder height. And then let's continue on this side before we move on to the other side. Exhale. Bend your left knee. It is very energizing though. Exhale, dip your left arm in front of the left ankle, take the right arm all the way up and overhead. I like your bangle, Sarah. It looks good on you.
Somebody very special gave it to me.
Wow. Inhale, let's come out of that. Both palms at shoulder height. Straighten your left knee, turn your left foot in, turn the right foot out. Turn to look at the tip of your fingers on the right hand. Lean a little to your right. Exhale and dip. Take your left arm all the way up, both palms face forward. Now let's turn to look at the tip of your fingers on the left hand. Inhale, let's come up. And then exhale, bend your right knee. Keep exhaling. Dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up and then overhead. Challenge yourself to your maximum potential every day. Inhale, let's come up. Bring both arms to shoulder height. Straighten your right knee, turn your right foot in. Exhale and relax. Wiggle your feet a little closer. We're going to do a few more twists. Let's turn to face the front of the mat. We have a very simple twist for the waist, and it's not really a twist more than it's more of a compression, but it's all about the waistline today. What with kale juice and all the inspiration that Pilin has been sharing with us today, we need to help make all of that work, right? Heels together, toes apart. Sarah, if you want to come forward, I'm going to stagger back. Yeah, otherwise you might hit me. I don't trust you, girl. No, you're not. Press your palms in. Elbows are raised. Inhale. Take your arms up. hold it right there. Wiggle your biceps behind your ears. Exhale, dip to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Actually, that's a good reminder for me, Pilin. Turn your face to look up. When you're dipping to the left, you want to turn your face to the right. You dip on the other side, you turn your face to the opposite side. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your chest, palms facing down. Elbows are raised. Bring your heels out. We've got about 3 minutes. We should be able to do a few more twists. Now make sure the insides of your feet are parallel to each other. And as we exhale, we're going to swing our arm out one at a time. We're going to work with the right arm first. Inhale back in, then the left, and inhale back in. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center. Now this time we'll try it one more time. This time take your hips with you. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the center, exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center, exhale, and relax. Let's come down into, we've already done the twist, but let's do it again. Bring your right foot in front of you, left foot goes back. Very gently. Now this posture, when it's done as part of the sun salutation, it's easier to get into it. In isolation, there's a slightly different technique. Sarah can't wait. What did you put in your kale juice today? She's raring to go. It's like, oh my God, I know what you're going to put me through. That's right. Very gently lower your left knee to the floor. And Ron, be careful. I know you still have a tender knee. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. Wiggle your right foot forward, as far forward as you can. And then dip your hip. Both palms on the right knee. Now we're going to go for the twist. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right knee. Place the right palm on top of the left. And turn to look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale. Let's come out of that. And then place both palms beside the right foot. Curl your toes in the left. Let's switch legs. Take the right foot back and then bring the left foot forward. Uncurl your toes in the right foot. Both palms on the left knee. Exhale and dip. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left knee. Place your left palm on top of the right and look up at your raised elbow. Your balance has become fantastic, Sarah. I remember when you used to, you'd go really deep into the twist and then you'd come out of it because you thought you were going to fall off. You're doing great. Inhale.
I'm practicing.
Let's come. That's good. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Let's bring our knees directly below the hips. We have about a minute to go, so we're actually going to sit down and have Pilin close for us. Before Pilin does that, I'd like to thank our crew. Atiq Mirza, our director, co-director Adja Mantabia. Thank you so much for holding the fort for us. Our facilitator, Richard Swanson, thanks so much for guiding us through this episode. On behalf of Ron Thomas, Sarah Torres, and our special guest, Pilin Anice. Stay in touch with Pilin. She's got some great tips for you on her website as well, and her credits might come on one more time. If it doesn't, it's www.indiglow.com. INDI, it's coming up right there. INDI-GLOW.com. Pilin, any closing thoughts, closing words of advice? I need this before anyone else gets
Have a little more just to re-energize yourself.
It really does. It does.
It really is energizing. It's
Anything
great
else
for
we
the
should
morning.
look forward to with the kale? Or you have lots of secrets on your website.
Lots of secrets on the website, but just really look for some kale. Just because the reason why everyone's always saying, Pilin, you're so crazy about kale. And the reason why is because it's just one of the number one foods. We love you for that. We love it for it, right? But the reason why is because it's one of the number one foods that are missing from the American diet. People don't get enough greens. It's just
Is kale an American food? Like, is it something very typical here?
It's typical here. It grows all over.
Right here.
Yeah, it grows very well in cold
It's not like you have to
temperatures.
import it from